but really very good getting his teammates involved early.
This time he does it himself.
Well, again, Boozer's trying to stay attached to the screener, and he just didn't complete the play as he drove it to the rim.
Here's Kobe Bryant. Bryant drills it.
The guy that's allowing his teammates to get involved on the offensive end, and then it's just a matter of time when I pick up my own offense and on the isolation off of out-of-bounds defense, bad defense not keeping the body on Bryant, then a late contest of the jump shot. You got to
have to go here in the second. Brewer trying to stay with Kobe Bryant. Bryant gets past him, flips it up, puts it in, and a foul. Good. The lead back to 16.
And Brewer's thinking, uh-oh, I know that look. I recognize the look. He has his foot on the gas pedal. Bryant able to get into the seams and get the basket.
Mark.
And you're talking about Kobe Bryant getting started on the offensive end. Solid screen, and then the isolation, gets to the cup, gets the basket, went to the line. Lakers roll.
Who's the center for the Grizzlies is on that list.
Yep. Probably.
And he's here today.
Calderon, Rudy Fernandez. Oh, it's
Pippen, like defensively in help situations when he's on the perimeter.
Bryant, tough shot, drills it. They've got a 22-point lead.
Kobe Bryant and Trevor Ariza are both 5 of 7 shooting. Not sure why we have this Bryant fella as the first shot of the T-Mobile halftime report and not Ariza. I think Kobe might have 1 or 2 more career points than Trevor.
Pocket, and then when he needs to, he can post up and isolate as well as anyone who's ever played this game. He just makes it very
time. And Sloan is 6th. Bryant with the steal.
I mean, he is tough to defend. Incredible.
Speaking of incredible, by 22 early in the third. And for Darren Williams, that's his 16th assist, a playoff career high. Kobe Bryant nails. And then it shifts to Utah, where the Jazz are a different team. Kobe Bryant, 2-pointer for Bryant.
Kobe Bryant is saying, okay, they're closing the gap. Time for me to make a play. Andre Karolinka fights over the screen. No contest. It's just me and the rim, Bryant says, and he knocks it down. Back-to-back baskets by Bryant.
2 minutes remaining. Jazz can't afford to come away empty. And that time, Williams, just his second turnover, tried to force it in. Ariza to the basket, blocked by Korver, but a foul. The 20s. Bryant gets inside. Oh, what a finish from Kobe Bryant. And a foul. Throws it down in the face of Paul Millsap.
My goodness. Switching the pick and roll. You allow him to turn the corner. Mama, there goes that man. Millsap gets posterized.
I don't know where he fouled him. Kobe Bryant to the chance of MVP will go to the free throw line. There's the Lakers back up by 11. Jeff Van Gundy, Mark Jackson, Lisa Saunders, our birthday boy director Jimmy Moore, and our entire ABC crew. This is Mike Breen saying so long from LA. Thanks for watching, home of the NBA Finals.
Against Brewer, trying to get him out of position early. Kind of a follow away. Good pass. That's what Kobe
for the Jazz had to have any opportunity.
That's, you echo the sentiments of his teammates yesterday. Long one for Kobe. Back at you. Kobe wheeling right by Millsap. Lamar Odom on the finish.
Side 12. From the very, very first possession, Kobe's been finding people. Andrew Bynum with the first one, and second assist. And then what he do? Gives Lamar a little piece of it as well. So 3 assists.
Reeses some credit. Once again, Kobe blasts right by Miles. Head to the line.
You have no support baseline. And he gives up the baseline. And Kobe puts it in with his left hand. 3-point opportunity. Trying to stretch out. Right now, it's the biggest lead of the game, 15. He's trying to make it 16.
2/3 of their shots. That's how good it is going. It looked like it was going to kick over the glass.
They're just shooting the lights out, but defensively, they're not doing.
Brewer with the left hand stays away. Loose ball. Bruiser. Kobe takes it away.
First half of his, feeling very comfortable in his role as an outsider, helping everybody out.
Nothing. But all of a sudden, a precarious position. Kobe on a good pass from Fish. Now Kobe. His time off the glass on the lean. Left. Lamar Odom, not many touches since coming back onto the floor. A little more than 4 to play. Kobe creating space against Brewer. But didn't capitalize the first time. Got to go, and he will. And does it. Nobody else like him. 86-78 inside of a minute to play. Kobe's got 16.
That shot is impossible. I mean, the defender is there. You're corkscrewing yourself, and somehow you get it to go.
It's a great rhythm shot, isn't it?
You don't teach that one. Quarter. The Lakers lead by 11 going in, but will that be enough? We'll find out, because Kobe, can he make difficult shots like that down the stretch? Well, he's done it before, so.
Movement off the ball. Shannon Brown looking for the pass. That was taken away, at least the lane. Kobe gets into the paint. Cal 9 besides the network. Kobe slicing through and going to the line.
Foul as he takes Kirilenko right into the teeth of the defense. 3 Jazz players there. None of them really make a good defensive play on the ball. And Kobe scores, gets fouled, goes to the big men in the NBA.
Off the deflection, Fish again, Derek. Active hands. Yeah, Kobe threw it away. Why?
I don't understand that play at all.
Why was he even pushing it when you're up by 5? You don't need to rush the situation.
Wow.
You're up by 5.
Kobe thinking about redemption here on that last turnover. He's in, Powell, give me a screen.
Kobe, long 2. 113-106. You talk redemption, he answers.
As well as Kobe on the other end, making up for that turnover that he had, puts the Lakers up 113-106 with Brewer to shoot 2 with 40.
Inviting Brewers, we've seen. Now the double quickly on Boozer, out of bounds on Boozer. Kobe put it right down his leg. Slap it in your pocket. Inside, Kobe. Jump the pass. Intended for Millsap.
Powell boxed out. An easy rebound.
Kobe blows right by Brewer with the left hand, rolls it home.
And it didn't. And that last basket by Kobe is Brewer just gives it up, and Kobe just sweetly lays it up, lays it in. Playing oh so dangerously.
Trying to get inside. And Millsap right on top of the basketball, but it comes over to Trevor Ariza. Kobe free for 3. Pick and roll game. He'll go away. Kobe. And right in the zone. So those were the shots.
Well, after going 1 for 10 in the first half, he comes out and makes his first 2. He's the guy that is the most dangerous player on the floor.
Close to a fresh shot clock for the Lakers out of the timeout. Kobe getting past Brewer on the lean. Got it again.
Dry, and that led to Trevor's 3 as Kobe is.
Got to get it in. Gasol. Kobe instead. And finger rolls it home. What a breakdown as he came off the
Instead of Brewer.
Good little pass. Trevor Ariza on the push. Nobody accounts for Kobe. Got him. Burn him.
Nice. And then Kobe says, nobody's going to guard me? You got to be joking me.
Kobe leaves Miles and goes to the line, looking for the three-point play.
It was up 36-29. Lamar got this thing started with his three-pointer. Then Kobe followed it up with one of his own, and since then, the Lakers have enjoyed at least a 6-point lead.
Floor for the Lakers. Kobe wheeling right past Korver. Kobe saw a crease. And on the deflection. Who's got it? He's got to go up. He willing to fall away. Do you believe it?
Just
he knew it.
He drew it up.
He knew it, too. He had to get it away in a hurry. Lakers by 13.
Somehow, the ball gets tipped by Powell, by Harpring, by Boozer, and all of a sudden it's free. And when it's free, Kobe gobbles it up, puts it in just like Phil Jackson drew the play up. Kobe, you're just remarkable. Your instincts to know what to do at that time, something special.
As soon as he caught it, he looked at the other end shot clock. There was 2. He turns, there's 1. That's
just who knows how big it's going to be. When we come back, Jack in the Box halftime report continues. Plenty analysis, highlights, and again, we'll tell you about that Denver-New Orleans game. Ouch.
Maker once again tonight, Elo has been as he was in game 4. Kobe read the pass, took it away from Brewer. Take away Kobe. Fish thought about it, a lot of time on the clock. And Gasol, a little step back. He'll get the roll, lose it. Fish was under him, but still, he's got to get that one. Kobe step through, off the glass.
He runs into me, where do I go? And he says, well, do what Kobe does. Go somewhere, just do something else. Just don't do that. That's a nice little play by Kobe. Off the glass, over Millsap.
Two.
One of the few times I've seen Kobe use that particular shot, but he's got every shot in the arsenal there. So
Kirilenko, real short. Leaking out is Kobe. He's tripped up by Javi. He'll save it though. Nobody stops him. Do you believe it? Kobe, 73-55, all tangled up with Steve Javi.
Transition, has a breakaway and trips over Steve Javi, but does it deter him? Not at all. And then he challenges 2 players. Lays it up. Lays it in. This guy is unbelievable. And it looks good in X mode too. Just go ahead up, Kobe. What are you going to do with it? Come on, please.
8 on the shot clock. Deep 3. Got it!
Out to the 4th with their Lakers up 82.
So Kobe stays out there with 4 reserves. Extra pass, Shannon Brown. And Sasha got it over Brewer. Somehow, some way. Kobe on the 28 in the first 3. They'll know it's over.
This shot by Kobe. Look how far behind the three-point line he is. And it could happen, and it has.
Kobe up against Brewer. No double yet. On the follow-away. On his way down. How big was that? 95-86. Kobe comes.
At 7-6, so good from the line. Bryant picked up by Shane Battier. With 9 on the shot clock, he put Battier on Kobe. Finds it out inside.
Free throw line.
Lakers have started 4 of 10. Same with the Rockets. It's lost inside. A Houston turnover. That's it. Lowry the other way. Into Landry. Corkscrews in. Rejected by Kobe Bryant. And counted for 2 on the goaltend. Now we see a nice play by Landry. Houston on a 7-0 run. Landry off the bench. 8 minutes and 5 points. Ball Artest. Powell comes out on Barry, who goes inside with his pass. Out of Kobe. 2 of 8. Battier meets him at the other end. Kobe Bryant. Bryant over Shaquille. There he goes through that first half.
When he got off to a quick start here, he made his first 2 shots actually, and 2 of the first 3 Laker baskets.
In the game, that's been it tonight for LA, the #1 seed in the West. Slicing inside is Kobe Bryant.
We've seen Aaron Brooks throughout the playoffs.
There's a 3 by Kobe. 7th, and here comes Kobe. Net by Battier. Kobe Bryant.
And the big man is so worried about him that he's not helping on the drive on Brooks.
Kobe over Battier.
Position defense by the Rockets have been excellent tonight.
Over Battier, it's Kobe Bryant. Bryant, number 8, with his 19 points. Saw the screen. Battier goes up against Yao. That's got a game-high 23.
Well, you see, this is the only free throw that Kobe's attempted the entire game, a 3-point play opportunity missed, but he's starting to go to work. That jump shot is in rhythm. He missed practice yesterday and really just sort of walked through today. And how tough that shot is to drive and pull up and shoot the guard. Kobe now has slid down to the small forward. Now they have Artest guarding him. Jackson said, I'm worried about our shooting after the layoff.
Bryant works on Battier and takes it right to the cup.
I mean, he took a shot. His leg is going to be sore tomorrow.
Kobe held by Battier and slams it down. Seal, Jock Gleason, Matt Cunningham, and Gary Hasselness.
Finished by the Rockets to hold him off to win game 1 and get home court.
It's Kobe Bryant over Battier. And Kobe
to get back and get their defense set.
Now hits his first shot, as did Kobe over Battier. Kobe Bryant has started 2 of 2.
Kobe the other night, he took 31. Odom cannot play him down there in the low post. That's a problem.
Bryant by Yao. All grabbing the rebound, number 2. Lakers have started 7-9. Battier watches Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant has started this game 4-5 with 8 points.
More importantly, all the guys are involved. They're much more active. You see Shane trying to get a hand in his face. On that one, he misses. This one just steps back, hand in the face and all, knocks down the jump shot. The great concentration, shaking his head, said not tonight. Lakers on a 6-0 run. They lead by 8. Much different team than we saw in game 1.
He's got 5. Riches the deficit for the Rockets to start. Screen by Gasol. This is over both Yao and Battier. Kobe Bryant has got 10.
This game, the Lakers are looking for a lot more early offense. They do not want to let Houston get set. Here's another turnover, the quick hands of Kobe Bryant.
Third turnover, alley-oop. It goes to Gasol, being elected by Pau Gasol. And here comes Kobe Bryant, 5 of 6. Battier meets him. A 3. Oh my gosh. We are seeing a special beginning for Kobe Bryant. Los Angeles will inbound.
Now watch Shane Battier's hand. Look at his hand go right in the face of Kobe Bryant. I don't know if we could even see the rim. They are shaking their heads. Look at this right now. Look at Shane Battier. Gets a hand right in the face of Kobe Bryant. You talk about concentration, knocking shot.
71% shooting for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hayes picks up on the switch on the rotation. Kobe Bryant, who hits the jump shot. Kobe Bryant has just registered a 15 plus 7 points since Yao picked up his second personal foul. And here comes Kobe the other way, and Von Wafer is on him. The third different defender on Kobe tonight. Kobe Bryant.
Quarter after giving up 11 in the first.
Walton gets off to Kobe. This is over Battier for 3. Kobe Bryant.
Your basic tale of 2 quarters in L.A., and it's 57 apiece after 24 minutes as we welcome you to the T-Mobile halftime close-up tonight. 20-point first half, 9 out of 15, 2 out of 3 from distance, but the Lakers are in a dogfight. 57 apiece with the Rockets.
1 of 9. So you got to say we feel pretty good about this. Now Kobe came out firing 7 of 11 in that first quarter, 15 points, got his team off to.
Battier quickly on Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, 10 of 16. And a game-high 22 points for the... Bryant tries on Shane Battier, who draws the foul as Kobe looks over at Doug Collins and said, this guy cannot guard me. He's 11 of 17 is Kobe Bryant with a game-high 24 right now, and much more focused, and obviously shaking the effects of the sore throat from the other night.
Well,
game 1.
You're going to watch this here. Shane gets that hand once again. This time he gets him with the body. He looks over me. He is
What'd
fired.
you say to him that got him so irritated?
Don't say that.
Number 8 for him. 3 on 3. Rockets get back well on defense. Here's Battier bumping into Kobe. 1. Kobe Bryant is putting on a show. 26 points in 25 minutes. A spectacular display, and the Lakers back up by 7 points.
Well, Kobe has thrown out the life jacket. He's thrown out the dinghy. He said, everybody get on board here. I'm not going to let us get overtaken by this Rocket team. I mean, he's hitting incredible shots. Shane Battier, all he can do is put a hand in his face. Kobe is the quicker athlete. When he gets to his spot, you can only hope he doesn't make those shots. Tonight, that is not the case.
He's been magnificent for the second consecutive game in this series, the first game overall. Here's a runner on the wing. He's got the double-double with 10 rebounds and 20 points tonight.
Kobe working hard against 2-3 defenders as Shane Battier grabbed his jersey and
teams on Kobe in this third quarter.
No, what they're doing is anytime he comes off a pick, you're going to see that big guy's going to get up and swarm him. You see Hayes, they're going to try to bottle him when he comes in the lane. They're going to force that kick out.
Reggie's BlackBerry mailbag. Kobe over Battier. And Kobe Bryant has got a game-high 34th quarter.
Watch Kobe as he knocks this shot down. He runs down the floor. And he's saying something, you can't guard me, and Joey Crawford was right there. He stops it. You see Shane.
Shot clock at 9. That was a deflected pass. Kobe Bryant with Brooks on his tail. And Shane pushes him. Battier just pushed Kobe Bryant, who just put in his 37th point.
Story of the game, turnovers. feeding the Laker fast break. This is 19 fast break points now for the Lakers. So many of them off turnovers. Yao Ming, a careless one-hand pass off the dribble that was deflected. See Kobe Bryant stepping through the defender, looking.
Here's a pass from Gasol to Farmer.
They had 7 in the fourth quarter the other night and played through it.
Good point. Battier watching Kobe. Scooping, driving, and putting it in. How in the world did he do that?
He passed to himself off the backboard. That was a planned play, Kevin. I've seen him do that a lot.
He's got 40.
To go, Kobe Bryant in a straight jacket, as you say, Kevin. So what does he do? He throws the ball off the glass and just is so hungry to get that ball back. Talk about a smart player. Not only is he a brilliant player, but he's a brilliant mind for this game. Big play, and you see Kobe said, I'm not letting us lose tonight.
Lonnie Dale, special thanks to David Frazier and David Glassman, along with Jeff Paris, Tommy Heights, and Sammy Polis. Craig said, now we take you to our TNT Arena and Ernie Johnson.
When you look at that, Jeff, where does that make them a better team? Obviously, Bynum's a terrific player, as Bryant on the pull-up jumper, and that's good. But where did
Open floor, scratch your offense, look to be aggressive.
It'll be fun watching Battier and Bryant on the switch. Artest guards him, and Bryant knocks it down. He's only played 4 of the 7 games. Scola has it knocked away. Bryant again on the pull-up. Kobe Bryant, that's a two-pointer, his foot on the line.
And one thing we knew coming in, Kobe Bryant was going to look to be aggressive early and often. Knocking down the jump shot, and that's a sign of trouble no matter who's defending him. When he locks and loads, scores early from the perimeter, you have been blocking the shot. It's the perimeter guys that now have the responsibility of putting the body on scope.
Kobe Bryant gets the nice throw.
Very good pass by Yao Ming off the dribble as the double came late.
Bryant on fire to start, led by Kobe Bryant.
Well, great players have to show up when it matters most. And Bryant, you see the contest by Shane Battier, but it doesn't matter when he gets a rhythm. All of a sudden, he's the aggressor. Has Shane Battier bouncing on his feet and making plays offensively. Stop and pop in transition. This is when you know you have your hands full, and talking to Jeff
So hard. Come out with so much energy. Kobe Bryant puts it in, a three-pointer.
Well, a very rare defensive mistake by Battier. Goes under the screen. Could be an illegal screen by Bynum. Creates separation. Gets his feet.
Gasol can't get it. Scola the rebound. Stolen by Bryant. The Lakers with a 2-point lead. Well, it certainly was emotional to start. As blocked. Kobe Bryant with the rejection on the help defense. 7-5 guy.
Well, this is just a great help defense play. Yao's got to dunk that ball, but Bryant, just like Dwayne Wade, great coming from the weak side.
In game 2, Bryant the runner. Tough shot, won't go. Ball tipped, still alive and put in. I think Bynum is the one that tipped it in. Either Bynum or Bryant.
Actually, I believe it was the left hand of Kobe Bryant.
That away.
Excellent ball denial from Artest. Bryant has to come outside to get it. Drives, fires a long 3. It's good! At the buzzer! Kobe Bryant nails the three-pointer.
Good D from Artest. Kobe Bryant just wants to catch it, and then, mama, there goes that man. Long distance, knocking down the J to end the court.
The Lakers outscore the Rockets 24-14. Bryant with the great offensive play there. Bryant. Shot clock at 4. Bryant the drive, the ball fake. Misses it, gets the rebound, banks in the follow.
Now, when Yao has struggled and opened up the three-point game.
Wafer has 8 points here in the fourth quarter. He's been doing the scoring for them. Kobe Bryant blocked, still put it in. Battier got a piece of it, and Bryant with his strength backed it in. How about this play, Mark?
Well, you understand. Kobe understands, hey, this is game-winning time. Actually, no foul. That's all ball by.
Locked down to 3. Gasol the drive, kicks it out. Bryant just gets it off in time and puts it in.
Look, the offensive end, the good news is Kobe Bryant beating the clock. It should be a crime being that good.
30 for Kobe Bryant. And our entire ESPN crew. This is Mike Green saying so long from Houston. ESPN Sports Center coming up next.
fourth quarter. Although it was in garbage time, I think he felt like he started finding where his rhythm was coming offensively. And here is Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant picks up his second rebound. Saul with the lead block into Scola, and right to the rack goes Kobe Bryant. Fisher, he picks up his first foul.
How about Kobe the other night? Only 4 points in the paint and did not shoot a free throw. That tells you how they forced him.
Kobe in our test. Kobe. Eddie and Kobe Bryant. Shot clock down to 6. Kobe, Houston Rockets. Kobe Bryant again, Doug. He is the 4th leading scorer in these NBA playoffs.
Well, he knows that the Rockets are undersized now. They have no shot blockers inside, so if he can get inside, there's not going to be anybody to be able to bother his layups around the rim, and he's been in there twice already. And
was the only change. Shot clock is down to 10. Gasol watching our test into Scola, and picked up by Kobe Bryant. Eddie picks him up defensively. Kobe. Him is blocking the paint. Now the quick double. Knocked away. Another Houston turnover. Walton got a hand on it. That's 8 turnovers for Houston. It's Bryant into Battier. Kobe Bryant has put in 15 points. Offensive Lakers leading to better defense. All the things you talk about. Kobe over our test with the 2. With an acrobatic shot. Kobe Bryant with a game-high 17 points.
I'd say
Walton. That's number 4 for Luke. Kobe over Battier with 3. Kobe Bryant has got 20 points in 12 shots. First on him. Watch this shot once again by the ever-moving Kobe Bryant. I mean, there's
the end, and then Kobe Bryant, 13 shots, 20 points. More importantly, getting in the paint. They talked about in Game 4, he only 4 points in the paint. Tonight, he's getting inside. He's getting to the free throw line. Incredible jump shot there at the end of the
8.5-minute mark in the first quarter. Kobe Sanders over Scola.
Not a lot of nice things said about the way they approached that game, and lack of energy is Kobe Bryant.
Los Angeles Lakers have gone up 3 games to 2 in the Western semifinals against the Houston Rockets, as we now take you to Ernie Johnson in our TNT Arena.
Which in 14 points against this Laker team. Oh, you know going in, that's not going to happen in the postseason. He's a big-time scorer.
Big-time scorer there, gets it in on the second effort in the New Orleans series. One of the biggest blowouts in NBA history. Little flop there from Dante Jones, and Kobe Bryant able to put it in. And Kobe Bryant comes down with it. Bryant on the pull-up, puts it in. Double. J.R. Smith is in the game. He's guarding Kobe Bryant and puts it in. Anderson, by the way, kind of grimacing as he comes up the floor. Billups runs, draws the foul, shot blocked. What they say got hit, and Chauncey Billups will go to the free throw line. Bryant picks up his second.
Chauncey Billups so good at using that upper body strength. Doesn't look like much contact there.
He sold it pretty good. Blocked that.
Bryant doesn't just come to play, he comes to work before the game, working on his post game because he knows who he's going to be defended by. So here he's going to work. He misses in the post, but quick follow-up. A repost, he throws it out, gets it back into the turnaround jumper. And then no double team, back in, uses great strength.
And then this year he responded with his best season of his NBA career as Kobe Bryant throws it down. He's got 11 points.
But Coach talked about it. This is weak side defense. You have to be in position if you're Andrew Bynum to rotate quicker. Don't allow Nene to get to the cup. And how about Bryant? Good job of not falling in love with the J in attack mode. The blow by of Anthony Carter getting to the cup. And this is where Kobe Bryant does his most damage.
Meanwhile, that foul at the other stake. Nuggets weren't in the penalty, so Lakers take it out of bounds. Bryant, open three, knocks it down.
Again, working the clock down. Bryant backing in, turns, and they called Dante Jones for walking up under Bryant on the jump shot.
The Lakers slowly chipped away. Two of the most dynamic scorers.
It's not going to be under 21 today because he's got such an advantage in the post. Dante Jones, who's listed at 6'6", no chance he's 6'6". He takes him in the post. J.R. Smith, not a good defender. He's going to take him down there. If he gets Anthony Carter, he can take him. But here's Jones trying to take a flop. Kobe Bryant.
Defensive pace reset in that first period, allowing us to dictate the terms of the game.
He's spying him in his 4 fouls.
This is all Pau Gasol and man movement also by Bryant. Nobody looking at Pau Gasol. They allow Kobe Bryant to slash to the cup.
A little offensive energy. Bryant banks it in.
Oh, you're Dante Jones. What you're doing, you want to force Kobe Bryant. You don't want to just lay back and allow him to do.
Assists for Walton off the bench. Pass inside. Martin blocked from behind. When they play good aggressive defense, they are tough to stop as Bryant hits a 3.
Jay.
Bryant takes it to Smith. There's the help defense. Gets away from that. Floats it up and in. And a foul.
Beautiful to corral Bryant and not let him get to the basket. As the double team comes around, Chris Anderson makes a mistake of allowing Bryant by him. Nene comes over. Clearly a foul. Good left-hand finish by Kobe Bryant.
And then Fisher back in for L.A. Bryant falling away. Tough shot. And gets it to go. That hit Fisher brings it up. J.R. Smith is back in the game for Denver. Bryant jump shot. Puts it in. They're trying to box him out. Misses the second. Rebound. Kobe Bryant. And the Lakers will win game 1. Be disappointed. Looked like he grabbed his right knee, but let's wait and see. And Kobe Bryant. So for Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, Doris Perkins today, that he will be on Kobe Bryant a lot more than he was in game 1. Dante Jones on him now. Bryant shakes it off and knocks it down. 2 of 3 from downtown, part of his 40-point night. Chauncey Billups just flips one up, won't go. Lakers look to push 2-on-1. Bryant, Fisher. Kobe Bryant, count it, and a foul.
The basketball early, anticipating him giving it back to me, and I'd wind up with a wide open shot. But you talk about Kobe Bryant, a flat out scorer. All he sees is the rim, gets the contact in the hoop, going to the line for the 3-point play.
The Nuggets were the more aggressive team. They seem to be a step ahead in the first half of game 1. That's not the case here tonight. Bryant banks it in. He won on the line before him. Walton spots up for 3. That won't go. Fight for the rebound. Anderson, ball falls to Kobe Bryant. 14 points. And it's the exact opposite score than what we had in game 1. Nuggets led that one 31-23. But here a couple of nights later, it's the Lakers up by the same score. Anthony Carter's back in. Kenyon Martin. Kobe Bryant. And Bryant rebounds in 11 minutes. Halftime of game 2. Lakers by 1.
In a way, first half of game 1 is a lot like first half of game 2. Kobe Bryant, 18 points in the first half in game 1, 18 points in the first half in game 2. Welcome to the Toyota Halftime Show. Another way that
when I was coaching him, we were moving our feet.
Bryant inside, flips it up, won't go, gets the rebound, back up, and puts it in. It's 7. Bryant drives inside the finish.
Problem as the ball moves. Here, Anderson on Bryant. That's just too easy. Help has to come much earlier along the baseline.
And the 3-point play. Isolation, Chris Anderson. You're on the hot seat. Outstanding job, blow.
After going full speed. That's just what Anthony did on that pillow.
Bryant for 3. That's good. Hand in his face, knocks it down.
This is just sick. How can you raise up from 24 feet? A guy's tapping you on the head, puts a hand in the face, and you knock in by Bryant. And then a more even difficult shot by Bryant here. Good defense by Anthony again. Hey, you just got to give credit where credit is due. Kobe Bryant
nearly traveled. Anthony on Bryant. Bryant for 3. Tie game.
Frazier, well, we have Melo and Bryant. You talk about 2 spectacular players getting it done. That's good defense. That's a contest. That's within range. The contest, that's just better.
Anthony on him. Kobe Bryant on the drive, on the pull-up, puts it in.
But you talk about a guy that's not going to quit. Kobe Bryant still battling, stopping, pop, giving his team life.
Anthony, despite the 34 points in game 2, was 0 for 6 from downtown. Inside, pretty move from Kobe Bryant. Lakers or less, all decided at the final buzzer on the last shot of the game. Either a miss or a make as Kobe Bryant banks it in.
Right now, the Lakers are having a hard time doing just that.
Kobe Bryant knocks it down.
Lakers have their third point guard in, Shannon Brown.
Bryant, nice feed. There's Brown. Slipped underneath. Team foul.
I think this is the frustration with Bryant last possession. He wants the ball in his hands so that he can put pressure on the defense and make plays. That's easy offense.
First field goal attempt. He has 3 assists. Bryant to the basket. Pretty move.
Well, this is just smart basketball. Transition, pick and roll. Bryant doesn't give it up. Weaves his way to the basket. And on the previous play in transition, great inside out dribble move. Good reverse layup. Nuggets late to help. Bryant on the attack and puts the Lakers into. As Bryant comes down the floor, it's Nene and Kenyon Martin's job to shut off that driving seam. And then transition pick and roll. Anthony Carter can't let him reverse out of the double team.
You're better than that.
Believe me, it's sincere. Calling him Mr. Beck. Bryant knocks it down. Is he doing it again, Mark?
Both coaches understand, hey, we have assassins that we're defending. Kobe Bryant offensively, good job of stepping in rhythm. Carmelo Anthony, what he's done all series long. Answer and respond to Bryant. Offensively, both
Denver, and they are fired up. A packed house. Series tied at 1 game.
At least 15 points in each game in the first half. 15 in this one, but his Lakers down by 4 to the Nuggets, 52-48 at halftime of game 3.
Turnover, Bryant got ahead of steam, ahead of Nene. Missed. Oh, I was going to say that came off the rim, but an NBA Finals. Well, this team is confident that they can win this series. Right now up 7 here in game 3. Bryant wide open, nails the 3.
George Karl, the concern is why is Kobe Bryant so open? Once Kenyon Martin bumps him, Dante Jones, he has to continue to keep a body on Bryant. He decides to go elsewhere. That's
2:19 remaining, third quarter. A 3-point game here in Denver. By his eye in his hand. Inside, Kobe Bryant and a foul.
About Luke Walton, not just on one end, but the other end. Kobe Bryant moving without the basketball. Luke Walton putting the pass on point. Bryant doing the rest. Dante Jones upset because help has to be there, allowing Bryant to get to the cup. Good job of
off from daring him to shoot. Kobe Bryant loves that fall away, puts it up, puts it in. Beautiful shot from Kobe Bryant, late game.
And they switched Kenyon Martin on Gasol after scoring the last 2 buckets.
Bryant, it's good, and a foul.
Can't force great players anywhere. That was too much of an open stance by Carmelo Anthony. Led to a blow-by and a 3-point play opportunity. You got to stay more square on the ball.
Game 3 of the Western Conference Final of the game.
Well, look at this post with a little dream shake to the baseline. Well defended by J.R. Smith. That's an impossible shot. And then driving by Carmelo Anthony to his left, finishing with his right. The constant.
Back up by 2.
You get the feeling that J.R. Smith feels that Derek Fisher cannot defend him one-on-one.
Crowd on its feet chanting defense. Smith now trying to defend Kobe Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Bryant for 3. Puts it in! Kobe Bryant from downtown! And the Lakers regain the lead. Look at the determination on his face, Bryant. And Phil Jackson calls timeout. Kobe Bryant once again. An amazing performance.
My goodness, mama, there goes that man. This is how you tell 20,000 people to sit down and be quiet. Kobe Bryant, time and time again, lifts, locks, and loads.
He always says there's nothing better than the sound of silence, hitting a big shot on the road. Kobe Bryant.
Bryant does a good job. J.R. Smith caught with his hands down. Talk about closer, no question about it.
You just look at that face.
That's one bad man right there.
Phillips makes a pair. 2-point game. Still plenty of time remaining. Bryant has it. Bryant wants to get fouled, and he draws the foul. He does not want to give the ball up. He wants to be the one to go to the line.
And the Nuggets, the strategy was to double team Kobe Bryant. Kenyon Martin doubled with Dante Jones, just Bryant using his strength and athleticism.
It's Laker ball. They have to foul right away. Jones letting Kobe, and he fouls him as he knocks it away. And the Lakers will steal this game if they hit their free throws right now. Plays it, fires away, in and out, and the buzzer sounds. And the Lakers regain home court advantage. A nice, comfortable lead in the opening period. Bryant gets the errant pass. Ball's averaging 14 boards a game in the series. Bryant for three. That's good. Crowd booing Kobe Bryant. Martin gets up on in. Bryant, little stutter move on the drive to the basket. Bank shot. He puts it in at the buzzer.
Here's a situation where it could be a high pick and roll. Bryant says, no, let me dance with Kenyon Martin by myself. The crossover gets the contact, no call, but the bank is open. I know it's late and it's a holiday, but the bank is open for Mr. Bryant.
First quarter complete here in game 4. I don't know if this, right now they lead by 13. Carter on Bryant. Tough shot, Bryant knocks it down, and a foul.
You know, Anthony Carter can only do so much. That's good defense. Right there, you just got to let it go. You cannot come into his body.
Under 3 minutes remaining, first half. Kobe Bryant rattles it in, a three-pointer. Minutes. But the ankle feeling better. He's getting a chance to play in the conference finals. Bryant, tough shot, knocks it down.
Team was very quiet. Sometimes we forget his skill. Here, going right, going off the wrong foot and finishes. Now he sees J.R. Smith crowding him. He still wants the three. He knocks it in. Intelligent. Smaller Anthony Carter's playing him, takes him into the post, hits the J and one, and then again against Carter, feels no pressure on that jump.
McMillan, who he coached in Seattle.
It's not from old school. This has nothing to do with old school or new school. This has to do.
Bryant looking, chased by two, forces up a shot, still put it in.
It built his confidence going forward to game 5.
Kobe Bryant knocks down the three.
Players in double figures, and they won big despite Carmelo Anthony being subpar for the second straight game. Bryant's shot is good. That's a two.
So hard to cover, and I think Anthony Carter's coming in now for Chauncey Billups.
Bryant lost it, still got it off, put it in, and a foul. Never had control.
As the foul took place, and then he gathered again.
After seeing it, what do you think?
I think technically the foul occurred there. You can't then go get a loose ball and put it back.
Odom lobs it in. Bryant still gets it in.
Trevor Ariza going underneath the screen and roll. You got to keep a body on.
Alley-oop! Oh, what a play from Kobe Bryant! The long alley-oop pass.
Well, Ariza, good screen. Carmelo Anthony has got to give help and or switch. Good pass by Fisher. Late reaction by Nene across the lane. And wow, that's a great catch and finish.
Series, not all dunks either. Bryant against Jones. Bryant on the pull-up, drills it.
You're talking about a guy that has the absolute package on the offensive end, the ability to score at will. Dancing one-on-one. When he makes this shot, you can forget about being able to defend it.
Meanwhile, Phillips with a big shot. And this is what this Denver team has been this year. Bryant
Comes right back with a three to tie it again.
the Western Conference Finals, all tied up at 2 games apiece.
Can the Lakers get the win and go up 3 games to 2? Fisher to Bryant. Shot clock at 8. Bryant gets inside, elevates, and gets the roll.
How his game has developed and how important he is for LA.
Bryant, the drive. Looked like he was going to throw it down.
The floor, so a much harder team as far as for Chauncey Billups to play with here, because on their pick and rolls is vision between Ariza and Odom. I think they're going to go with Ariza.
Bryant knocks down the jumper. Coming up on a minute remaining in the first half. Bryant puts it in. Go to the drive. Bank shot won't go. Nearly tipped in by Odom. Gasol gets it back. Bryant steps back for three. It's good. Kobe Bryant drills the three with 4.1 remaining. Here goes Carmelo Anthony. Plenty of time. Drives down the lane. Running layup. No good. And basket initially.
Well, you get the impression that this guy realizes this is a must-win ball game. Steps back, knocks down the three, knows right away it's good. Outstanding half.
The offense.
Well, just getting open looks. If a guy's guarding me, got his hands down, I'm gonna shoot it. And I got a good rhythm.
How do you make sure you close this thing out in the second half?
Stay disciplined. Stay disciplined defensively.
Thank you, Kobe. Mike.
How about continue to shoot 60% from the field, Doris? Because that's what they did. They also hit 6 of 10 from three-point range. The winner of this series advances to the NBA Finals to play for a championship. The Lakers 1 win away, 1/2 away. They lead by 13 after 2 quarters.
Act like you've been there before. Kobe Bryant. Been there before. 18 points in the first half. Kobe's LA Lakers are 24 minutes of game time away from going.
Time to take over offensively. Gets into the seam. Rhythm jump shot. The mid-range game. How about stepping back? Defense on its heels. Pay the price. And then off the offensive rebound, kick out. Knocks down the dagger three and doesn't give up there. End the half. Defensively gets back. Says to Carmelo Anthony, not on my watch.
A lot of elbows and boxes, and they have got to be more patient on that end of the floor, Mike.
Bryant pulls up doors, knocks it down. Kobe 9% for Denver. Bryant on Phillips. Gets inside, flips it up, banks it in, and a foul.
And turns around and says, he can't guard me. Nothing personal, but not just Billups. That's just strength, the ability to take the contact and finish. You get the sense that Bryant and the Lakers are trying to take this game right now.
Again, they talked the last couple of days about not letting happen again what occurred in the Houston series, where they were forced to go.
Championship-type quarter right here. And a championship-type game. This is a very good performance by the Lakers.
Bryant. Oh, Kobe Bryant. 8 assists, 1 turnover. He has done an excellent job tonight. They do not want a game 7. Lakers led by as many as 20 here in the third. Nuggets started to come back a bit. But as on Odom. Gasol to Bryant. Nice fake. There's the drive and the finish on the line right now. 7 on the shot clock. Bryant to the basket, lays it in. Off the shot clock with every possession. Smith has 5 fouls. Kobe Bryant for 3. 35 for Bryant, and it's back up to 19. Timeout Denver.
Taking over the basketball game, hand down, man down. Bryant knocks down the jumper, having his way on the offensive end. Dribble penetration, help is late, making the Nuggets pay the price. 7 of 9 field goals in the fourth quarter. How about the pump fake? And mama, there goes that man. Lakers can't wait to get to the finals.
58% shooting from the field. 8 of 14 from 3. And they've hit all 22 of their free throws. Bryant to Gasol, and Gasol flips it up and in. Another assist to Kobe Bryant. That's his 10th of going to their 30th NBA final. Well, they'll await the winner of Cleveland and Orlando. Kobe Bryant and Pau Gasol, both magnificent tonight as the Lakers running away here in this clincher. The Lakers coming here on the road in Game 6 and putting together a spectacular performance. That look tells it all. He wanted it to end tonight, and he made sure of it. A brilliant performance from Kobe Bryant.
That last look, the definition of the cat that ate the canary. And I don't know what that means, but that's the cat that ate the canary.
Tonight, they gave me more space to operate. After my teammates started knocking down shots, they started playing me straight up for a little bit, and then I was able to take advantage of it.
Pau Gasol, when you guys built your biggest lead in the third period, he was sensational. When you get the ball to him, what happens?
Well, the defense has to collapse. In the same by himself, and he went to work.
Kobe, congratulations. Good luck in the finals. We've got Pau Gasol here as well as they exchange a hug. Pau, uncharacteristic. Uncharacteristically, after game.
Fame Center does a great job of tutoring Dwight Howard.
Kobe Bryant rattles it in from the line during the regular season, but hit 70% in that Cleveland series as Bryant.
Free agency. It's the first time he was going to be a featured part of any offense.
Bryant, quick move, blocked by Howard, but he hit it off the backboard. That was close.
And the question is, if you're Stan Van Gundy, as Dwight Howard helped defense, certainly got to the glass first and then have a field.
Bryant gets inside, tough shot, gets it to go. He's out of the field.
Well, again, this is just simple basketball. Size advantage, Bryant in the post, over Courtney Lee in the help defense. Lakers, 6.
The right decision.
Hey, you guys sound like some of the other national media now.
But Kobe Bryant so good at making plays, pick and roll, does a good job of keeping the defender on his back side of the offensive guys of the Lakers.
Bryant, Peaches right on top of him. He throws it. He wants that NBA championship.
Well, off another pick and roll. Good contest by Pietrus. 10-0 run by the Lakers. Kobe, the large Howard on that running hook.
Bryant takes it away from Turkoglu after he grabbed the rebound. His pass deflected. Kobe Bryant deflected by Nelson. Bryant gets it right back. Falling away, tough shot, puts it in. Oh, what a shot from Kobe Bryant.
See, you should be in timeout right away. You make a shot like that, you have to go to the sideline for it.
Free agent signing for Orlando. Did not have a great regular season. Was injured a good part of it. As Bryant pulls up again. Kobe Bryant with 16. Quarter.
A little dream shake right there. Great contest by Pietrus. Better offense by Bryant. This guy, you put him in pick and roll with Gasol. That's a difficult cover.
Orlando has a foul to give here. There's a magical holder for the final shot. Bryant gets inside, drives on Gortat, and gets it to go.
Play lead.
Really got the Lakers started early. You're right, absolutely. Bynum got it done early. You would think that would be Dwight Howard on the other end, but Bynum had a quick 8 points. Got, again, Dwight Howard into foul trouble. And I think LA did a great job of taking the ball into the paint.
Third will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations. Kobe Bryant, 18 shots in the first half, 18 points in the first half. Second half coming back, Lakers leaded by 10.
I got my money. Let's get.
Talk about game one, he looked to be aggressive offensively. Time and time again, early on, getting it going, recognizing the mismatches. Good job of facilitating, getting guys wide open shots. And all of a sudden, put his foot on the gas pedal, taking advantage of the smaller Magic defenders. You talk about degree of difficulty. Well defended, contesting. This is good defense by Peter. You have done your job. Good defense, just better offense. That's why he's the best in the world. Once again, the contest, when he gets it going, he talked about it. I don't even see the defender in the window.
It's a 2-3-2 format in the finals. Bryant up and under, pretty move, banks it in. Extremely active in the first half before he picked up his third foul. Bryant, tough shot, that's good.
Outside basketball, they're getting quality looks.
Kobe Bryant, hit, count it, and one.
Well, a very good screen by Gasol, very good use of the screen by Bryant. Gets to his right hand, and you couldn't see the foul there where he clipped his leg. But that's just pretty basketball by one great. Alston can play big minutes.
Shot clock winding down. Kobe Bryant on the drive, gets to the basket. Oh, what a move from Kobe Bryant as the shot clock expires.
Get the idea that this guy is trying to make a statement in game one. Mama, there goes that man. The ability to put the ball on the floor and finish at the rim. My goodness.
Not only the 29 points, 7 assists new to plummet for Orlando. Bryant again. Bryant looks up at the shot clock. Couple of fakes. Shot clock at 2. He's got to put it up. Tries to bank it. Does so. And a foul. Kobe Bryant, brilliant here in the third quarter, and the Lakers up by 22.
Incredible on the offensive end. Good defense, just better offense. The ability to take the hit, create your own shot, a thing of beauty. Bryant putting on a clinic.
The man they call the display here in game one.
Well, here he goes. He just goes into a multiple move, back and in. Good defense, spins by him, re-clutches, bank, and one. Wow. He looks mean.
The Lakers outscore the Magic 29-15 here in the third quarter. This presentation of the NBA Finals on ABC will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations. Nice season this year. Was a contributor to Orlando's 59-win season. Nice pass inside. Gortat blocked from behind. The red Kobe Bryant unstoppable. All part of a 24-point LA lead.
From the opening tap, Kobe Bryant had to look on a mission, getting guys involved and then turn back time, talking to guys on the bench, excited after plays. The attitude, the approach, the mentality became contagious.
But this guy is ready to play. He didn't play in 5 of the 6 games against Cleveland after starting all 7 games against Boston.
He's in a different role than
on the aggressive, and it's my responsibility in those moments of the game to keep us going.
Dwight Howard has been consistent force throughout the course of these playoffs. Tonight, just 12 points. What did you guys do that bothered him?
Oh, we did a good job on him, but
when he had 18 points, did a little bit of everything. As Lakers jump out on top. We'll be back after this timeout. Not for the Lakers, certainly, Doris. And Bryant, and Mark, we talked about this as he shoots over Turkoglu and knocks it down. Continue to struggle shooting the ball, though the defense certainly has a lot to do with it. Nice pass inside, but somebody got a piece of it, or Howard couldn't handle it. Bryant goes right at Ray for Alston, kicks it out. Fisher for 3. Bang! Kobe Bryant wide open for 3.
Let's live it up.
About it, there's nothing you can do. There's no adjustments there other than finding your man and contesting his shot.
Bryant puts it in. Bryant, a quiet play. And they've regained the lead. They trail by as many as 7 in that first half. Bryant, hand in his face, knocks it down.
Which is very painful.
Bryant, aggressive offensively, turnaround shot, in and out, and in again. Ariza with the steal. Fisher, Ariza, touch pass to Bryant. There's a fast break.
Poor Orlando Magic offense, but give Trevor Ariza credit. Active hands off to the races, centers the basketball to the point guard. No charge, hands it off to Kobe Bryant. Outstanding job of running the fast break. Take notes, Orlando Magic.
Well, Bryant senses that he has a size advantage over Courtney Lee. Lee, very good defense. Bryant just remarkably skilled. 2 jump shots and then the well-executed fast break off a Magic turnover. I'm thinking it's Dwight Howard.
We'll try and get an update on that for the next game. Bryant drills it. Series. Kobe Bryant on the pull-up. He's got to be careful there. Shot clock at 6. Bryant on the drive. The runner looks to bank it. Does. Ties the game. Most of the crowd on their feet here at Staples Center. Bryant, jab step, drive, puts it up, shot's good. Tough shot, and the Lakers back up by 1.
Between the good ones and the great ones. Able to take the contact down the stretch. That's good defense, but better offense. Uses the body to get a little bit of airspace and then floats away from the control.
Puts LA at the free throw line. Bryant looks inside, finds Gasol. Gasol, count it. And a foul.
And it's Bryant making plays. High pick and roll with Gasol. Looks like he's looking to score. Good job of delivering the pass.
Waiting to see what Dwight was going to do. Was he going to come to me and let me, score the ball? Or was he, you're going to stay with Powell, let me score, come to me and free up Powell. And he did the latter, and Powell got a big and one.
The series shifts to Orlando now. You guys have been criticized in the past when you get up 2-0 of having a letdown. How do you prohibit that?
No, it's no letdown. If they're going to beat us, they're going to beat us. We're in the finals. We're ready to go.
Tuesday night, we'll be in Orlando for Game 3 for Jeff Van Gundy. And the Magic go up by 1. Kobe Bryant.
Really good.
Takes the 3. Now puts it up. A three-pointer. Kobe Bryant rattles it in.
And again, the best in the game at controlling tempo, uses his size over a well-contested shot by Lee, and then the three-pointer, working his jab step games, gets some separation, and knocks it in. Bryant, 5 points, 3 assists.
40% more points because he didn't know what a layup was.
Defensive play.
They've hit 8 of their last 9 from the field. Lakers shooting pretty well themselves early. Bryant gets inside. Oh, pretty play.
On the other end, Kobe Bryant cannot allow him to play one-on-one against anybody. Good job of getting to the paint and finishing a chip.
Bryant gets it back with 9 on the clock. Petrus in pursuit. Bryant double team, knocks it down. And he has 9 here in the first quarter. And he's 4 for 4. Bryant 4 on the shot clock line. Drive again. Kobe.
Again, these are well-defended plays. You do not want to break your defense early and over-help and over-double team. That's a fadeaway from deep 2. And then here going to his right into the pull-up. The only thing I would say to
Petrus, one-on-one.
Shot clock winding down and a foul, and it's good. Bryant nails the 3. I'm going to talk to Joe Crawford about the clock, not about whether he was behind the 3. It is just amazing.
the strength.
Now, he's taken some tough shots. This one he had to take because the shot clock was winding down.
And that's a 3. That was called correctly on the floor.
No question about it. Alston perfect, 4 for 4, but Bryant was better. 17 first quarter points. And at the end of the first quarter of game 3, the Lakers with a 4-point lead. And Gunny just wanted him to make better decisions as the shot clock down to 5. Kobe Bryant again. The NBA Finals from Orlando. Lakers have won the first 2 in LA. Magic go red hot. Right now, a 1-point lead as Bryant finds Gasol. The second.
It's almost like a grown man playing with kids. I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm going to make every play on the offensive end.
On a show here in the first half.
Well, this is good individual defense by Petrus. Hand over the ball, contest as high as he can without fouling. That's just a great player making a great shot. Team defense on this great pass by Bryant is not good enough by the Magic. As Howard goes to help, Lewis has to sink. Turkoglu has to be in the lane. This is just too easy.
17 in the 5.5 minutes of the first quarter. I thought he was tremendous. He's 8 for 15, 21 points, 4.
Bryant continues to use his words and find his voice so much that one night his father had to tell his son, quote, "Stop talking." Ryan's probably telling Dwight Howard now, guard Kobe better. Somebody. Kobe with 21 at halftime. Second half coming back.
Job of keeping his team in the ball game. They're putting them in isolation situations. Smaller defenders doing a great job of shooting over them. How about double team? Can't answer that also. Isolation, one dribble pull up. The guy has the package on the offensive end. Good job of selling the shot fake, knocking down the 3 and the foul. Hand down, man down. Kobe Bryant put on it.
Orlando has missed 3 shots in a row all game. They're still at 65% as Bryant.
He says, hey, Turkoglu, understand who you're defending. We cannot live with Kobe Bryant stepping in rhythm for a jump shot. Force him to put the ball on the floor and trust the help.
Bryant looks up. Bryant on the pull-up, puts it in.
Ball into the hands of Kobe Bryant, comes off the pick and roll, no sense of urgency defensively, able to step in rhythm.
Kobe Bryant in the post, they had rotation, and they were still able to secure the ball.
Bryant with a hand in his face. And again, the shooting was terrific, but Stan Van Gundy, as Lewis backs in and lost the ball, said the reason they atrocity to him to start the game. We're at the midway point of the first. Bryant to the basket, drive, shots good, and a foul.
Good move by Bryant. A missed help by Turkoglu. He's got to put his whole body in front, but that's just a tremendous finish as he's getting ridden off of his shot.
Well, you're right, Coach, but Turkoglu, your job is to stop the paint.
It's just incredible. Jordan, Bryant, Shaq,
Who cares? He's still winning it. Bryant drills it. Kobe Bryant with his third field goal. Bryant calling for it. J.J. Redick guarding in. Bryant jump shot. Puts it in. Ariza. Bryant, a long three. Drills it. Kobe Bryant right at Gasol again. Kicks it out. Petrus. Petrus trying to get Bryant up. Nice defensive play from Kobe Bryant. Stay tuned for the finals player of the game vote presented by T-Mobile during the second half of 10-point Orlando lead. Bryant hits a three. And just 3-second difference between game clock and shot clock as we finish up the third quarter. Bryant leans in, puts it up, puts it in. Tough shot. Trevor Ariza had 13 points in the period. But Kobe Bryant strong as well. He had 8. Playoffs hardly played after that. Didn't like watching, but boy, he's been huge. Nice pass to Odom, and it floats in. Bynum playing some fourth quarter minutes.
Only because of Lamar Odom's foul trouble. Oh my goodness.
3. But Petrus upset because of fouls being called. Didn't want to contest. You got to put your hands up. You know the rules, Mr. Petrus. Hand down, man down.
And that's a 2, clearly a 2. And that's what they credit it with, so it's 75-70. Bynum has just picked up his 5th foul. Odom has 5 fouls. No art whatsoever. Kobe Bryant struggled in the fourth quarter of game 3. Spins, pulls up, shot's good. Odom trying to post up down low on Lewis. Kobe Bryant the drive, the pull-up, puts it in. Bryant's got 30. Kobe Bryant pulls up. It's good again. Back-to-back jumpers. And the Lakers. He had 17 in the first quarter of game 3. 13 in the first quarter of game
against Bynum.
Bryant, line drive jumper, knocks it down. He's too near those two in terms of defending. Bryant hits a 3 down the other end. That's a pretty good sign.
Enough offensive rebounding when there's a miss.
Petrus blocked by Bryant. But despite all this pretty moves from Kobe Bryant, the Orlando Magic, an excellent job sharing the ball. 6 different players have already scored. Good balance on offense, and they lead by 2. The second, a 5-point Orlando lead. Trying to send this finals back to Los Angeles. Kobe Bryant and the finish.
And a willing pass, and how about this? Grown man move. Blow by, get to the cup, and finish emphatically.
Bryant looking double team, gets it to go. Tough shot.
The 3 and then quick little pick and roll. That isn't tough. That is really tough. Lakers 8-0 run.
For the Lakers. Austin the drive, bank shot won't go, gets his rebound, back up, blocked. But a storm comes storming back in the second. They head to the locker room with a double-digit lead.
Kobe Bryant, just 24 game minutes away from what would be his 4th NBA championship. His team is up on the Orlando Magic by 10 at halftime. Welcome to the T-Mobile.
Long about Trevor Ariza and his energy and what he does. It starts with
That's a nice gonna be. Let's get
shots. There's no hope. This guy is just too good. He has dominated this.
Austin the drive, that's a bad shot. 41% from the field. Bryant knocks it down. He's got his 4th foul. Bynum's been very active.
I really don't think people appreciate how great this guy is. I learned early on as a broadcaster, you don't want to throw around the word great. Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this guy is great. As good as we've seen at the
tonight, correct?
Well, absolutely. There was a time where this guy would try to get 50 tonight, and his team would have a chance of winning. But they're at their best when he's making plays.
Wow! And speak of making plays, Bryant banks it in, off balance, falling down.
Covered him that time.
As Howard misses.
We're talking about the best in the world. Mama, there goes that man. Outstanding athletic ability, the ability to hang in the air and then finish.
NBA Finals on ABC will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations. they've been cold all night, but they're a team that can get red hot. They'll be very streaky. Bryant's jump shot. It's good. Lewis called for the personal.
I mean, this is the best in the world. Sorry, Mike. This is the best in the world. One-on-one. That's good defense for J.J. Redick, but Kobe Bryant is in a zone right now. He's
shot clock down to 8. Bryant fires a 3. Puts it in. Kobe Bryant from downtown. And the lead back.
To make a couple of shots. Kobe Bryant looking to stop the bleeding. Hand down, man down. Turkoglu pays the price as Bryant knocks down a dagger 3.
26 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds.
There's a lot of players that don't even get to the NBA Finals in their career. This is my 6th time here, and I'm fortunate enough to win 3 so far. This means I've been very lucky.
The guys who are lucky, the guys who are on the Kobe train. This is no luck. This is great skill, talent, and will. This shot to me is as good as any. And the next one rivals Michael Jordan's iconic right to left scoop. He shows it to you. He brings it down, back up off the board, and then, hey, hand down, man down. 3-pointer.
You know, Mark, it's over in the summer. All these NBA All-Star players, as Howard has it knocked away from Dwight. Bryant on the drive. Banker is good.